Hello.
Hello!
We're
This is take two.
yes, we're as I said before that you didn't hear. We're doing something ever so slightly different, but essentially just the same this time. We're doing all the finales, um, which might mean that this is the last time we're going to play Left 4 Dead for a while. I wouldn't bloody bet on it, but we'll
No,
see.
'cause it's nice and easy,
So
isn't it?
yeah, it's just a nice, relaxing playthrough with two chums. Um,
Ha ha ha. Chums.
but
What shitty guns have we got? Oh, I'll grab a shotgun.
I'll take one of these jobbies. See, the only problem with doing this is we don't get melee weapons. Best check I'm recording. I am
I
recording.
sure hope you are after all that.
Right, let's crack on.
No, I didn't mean to grab a pipe bomb. I wanted a monitor. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. So yeah, we're doing the finales for the one person that watches this. In fact,
Well,
one person even liked the video,
yeah, we have a Phantom Leica who,
but that's not a dog. That's not the dog that died.
no,
Although
that
if it
would
was
be
a ghost,
Leica's Phantom, but
yeah.
there's a bit of wordplay for you.
What about like a virgin?
Okay, you're stretching it a bit thin there, but okay. Ah, yes.
Anyway, yeah.
So, seeing as it's after the local elections,
Yeah, so we now have the full results.
yes, and have had them for some time.
Oh, actually, I assume we have the full results. There was a place that hadn't been.
Yeah, that came through. The Tories lost
Okay.
more than 1,000 seats, which they had previously said would be a bad result, in an effort to make the hundreds of losses they thought they were going to get seem pretty minuscule. That backfired, didn't it?
Yep. Because now it seems like they don't know what's going on.
It's sort of a great result for me personally, because I said before that I don't want Labour to do particularly well in this election, because I think it sends the wrong message to Keir Starmer that his politics by focus group is popular. And they didn't do particularly well. They got the
No,
most gains, but all the other parties got gains too.
my lot did well.
Yes, they did. Well done, your three people.
Thank you. I'll let them
You're
know at
very
our
good.
next coffee meeting.
A hearty pat on the head for the Lib Dems.
I don't know why they don't let me join them at the coffee meetings.
Oh, honestly, they need all the fucking help they can get. Just let anybody in. It's fine. What is the worst that can happen?
Well, I don't know. There might be an intruder with a bomb.
I don't think anybody cares enough about the Lib Dems. Yeah, but the Greens did well too. They got a council,
Woo!
and yeah, and they said if these results played out on a national scale, which they probably won't, then
I never do.
Labour would have to form a coalition, and then your
Probably
lot.
with the SNP, right?
Well, probably not. I mean, he said definitely not. But your lot
Yeah,
could
well,
atone for the mistakes of the past if that happened.
I'm.
I did
I
not pick up a
doubt.
health kit in the in the.
Oh, you doofus.
Oh well.
There's a shovel up here if you want it. You can be Shovely Joe.
Yeah, go on. I'll take a shovel.
Shovely Joe.
Although I never actually used this. Maybe I
I
prefer
never used a
melee.
shovel either.
Oh, I never used
Right, shall we?
the Magnum.
Shall we do this?
But yeah, would you be against? Yeah, go on. Would you be against joining us in a? I say us joining the Labour Party in a coalition?
Not inherently. I
No.
mean, anything's better than the stories, right?
Well,
Or is that a,
you
or is
never
that a
know.
dangerous line of thinking? You think?
They may the Lib Dems may make the same mistake twice.
Well, if they do, then
I
I'll
wouldn't put it.
lose my vote.
I wouldn't put it past them, frankly, if the Tories somehow manage to claw their way back up in the election that's going to happen in the autumn. Because Rishi Sunak is desperate to cling on as long as he can, in the hopes that something miraculously changes in a few months.
Which you won't. Well,
Probably
it
not.
might. He could die.
That would. I mean, that would kind of be funny, wouldn't it? Not that he's dead, just that they'd have another fucking leader.
One who'll probably only be there for a few weeks.
And Liz Truss will suddenly feel much better about herself, and be instantly forgotten.
At least I didn't die on the job.
Yes, she'll be instantly forgotten because she's no longer the shortest serving prime minister, and she'll have absolutely fuck all going for her in the annals of history.
Well, I mean, to be fair, other than looking a little bit like that woman from A Close Shave.
Yes. Who didn't
Oh
like
yeah, a little bit.
cheese? Oh no,
That's
she
the
couldn't.
one.
She couldn't stand Wensleydale.
That doesn't like any cheese, but yeah, especially
Oh right.
Wensleydale.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Yes, that's right. He says even Wensleydale, and she said, "Yeah, it's fucking
Not even
shite.
Wensleydale.
It's fucking shite, Wallace."
Get your hands off me, you cheesy bastard.
Yeah, you and your gay lover dog.
I mean, he's clearly the bottom, right?
I don't know.
Wallace, that is, not Gromit.
I always liked the relationship they had in Wallace and Gromit. Like Gromit just sort of put up with Wallace's shit, sort of rolling his eyes and getting him out of mishaps.
Well, someone's got to.
He was a good
God
loyal
knows he's
dog.
useless.
He was a good
He
dog.
really comes into his own in Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Yeah, he becomes a fighter pilot, and
And I think dies. Oh no, that's not. That's Wallace. I think dies. But still,
oh, I'm fucked.
I got boomed. I've been tanked.
Pick me up before you go.
I'm in trouble now. I might be dead then.
Well. Um. Yeah.
I'm
So,
gonna die.
so the local elections happened, and it was
I'm gonna die.
a fairly positive result.
Hurry up, Ben! You
Um,
saved me life.
yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
You owe
I
me
always feel
everything.
bad for sort of shouting there.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm even getting healed. Lovely stuff. Thank you,
I don't
Lewis.
think I've ever been
You're
in
a
this
real
little bit.
MVP. I shall use this as a defending point. Oh no, it's shit. It's like Wednesday though. Actually, I've never had Wednesday though.
Can you dig it? I said that as I hit one of them with a shovel. It was very funny.
Oh, okay. I will. I'll remember that if slash when I watch a video.
You never watch these videos
That's not true. I
because you
watched.
think they're shit, don't you? You hate this.
No. We've been over this literally last night.
Yeah.
I hate watching them back. I enjoy making them. They are one of the highlights of my week.
I know you prefer this to your time with your girlfriend. Is the gist I got.
No, that's not what I said.
If you could only do one of these, which one would you do?
Her.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, that wasn't.
Well,
I just jumped on a zombie's head and killed it. I didn't even know you could do that.
help me.
I'm on my way. Honestly, I jumped on a zombie's head and killed it. I didn't even know you could.
No, I suppose. So yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't my
Okay.
topic, incidentally.
What, the local elections?
No, a different one. But did you watch the coronation in the end?
It was on the telly. I took the piss out of some elements of it. That's about it.
Well, I watched part of it.
Okay.
Not the main bit. I saw Camilla smirking because she's queen bitch now. But
I saw them put the crown on him. And then we sort of turned it off about 5 minutes after that.
when you said that, it made me think of that bit in Titanic. I put the diamond in the coat. I put the coat on her.
Oh, Kevin. You see, my summary of the day's events, with my limited having, knowledge of what actually happened because I barely watched it would basically just be, old white man gets what he wants again. Right?
Yeah.
Is that not that's basically what happened?
I mean, see,
old white guy gets his way.
the thing that the royal family, the biggest advantage that the royal family really kind of have in their selling point to the public is this sense of magic, right? This sense of, just magic. And so most people can't describe it, but that's what they mean when they say how much they love the royal family. And I don't think it's a good idea to televise magic. I think
No, once you look behind the curtain.
exactly. You need to keep this thing behind closed doors. You get glimpses of it.
Especially Andrew.
Yes, it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, it's like the the photos they did not look especially great. They look kind of ridiculous.
I'm in trouble now. Oh no! I'm gonna die because they couldn't fucking hurry up.
It's alright, so's Francis.
You've left me behind.
No, he's... Oh no, we literally can't get you.
Oh no, he's got. He was. What are you doing, Lewis? He was stood on the thing that I'm hanging on to.
Am I going to be the only one to make it out of this?
I don't know. Lewis is right beneath the helicopter now. I don't know why he didn't come and save me. He was literally.
Oh shit, oh fuck. Go, just fucking fly. Thank you.
Well, there you go. You win.
Yes.
Look at me just hanging on. This old guy. See, if I fell, I'd only break my legs. I'd be able to get back to you.
I don't know, well... Would you though?
Yeah, I'd only break my legs falling that far.
I mean, if there weren't
Maybe
any
15 health.
zombies, maybe.
15, 20 health. Top.
Yeah.
If I rolled a little bit, I might not even break my
There
legs.
you are, still hanging on.
Hanging on
Story
for
of your
dear
life.
Yeah,
Well, that was successful.
for you. So that's the first one.
Yeah.
Let's do the next one. Took us 11 minutes. Which one do we think is going to be the longest?
I don't know.
No mercy. 11 minutes.
What is the next one? It's
Not sure. Oh, it's a two-parter. Crash Course.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip this because I can't be asked.
I already pressed that thing.
And I ain't cutting this out.
Yeah, so you're just going to have to wait while I sort this thing out because it takes a little bit of time to sort this stuff out. And there we go.
Glimpse behind the curtain.
My magic is gone.
Yeah, they did look faintly ridiculous, Charles and Camilla, in those photos. I don't think it's...
I think the whole thing is just absurd. The whole process.
Well, of course it is.
Call him king and have a done with it. Doesn't even need to wear the crown. Did you see him reposition the crown on his head because it wasn't right?
Yeah. Well,
Like,
look,
who gives a fuck?
it's an interesting and symbolic ceremony that adds to the magic of the monarchy overall. That's the point of it. It's
Okay,
a
but-
connection with God. It's an intensely spiritual and important moment. This is the shame
Okay,
it serves
what is the-
something
what is the
completely
deal?
fucking pointless.
What is the deal with that point, a part of the process where they decide they're going to rub him down with all the oils?
Well, that's
When they decide to apply for royal marinade, if you will.
that's the holiest part of it.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
why
think
it
it's
can't be
ridiculous.
broadcast.
Yeah, holiest because that's where they fucking put the oil.
Yeah.
Oiling up Big Daddy Charlie.
But, yeah, the
I think it's ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous. Trust me. I'm not. We've been over this before, I'm sure, but I'm not anti-monarch, right? I'm fine with them existing. I'm just not that fussed about them either. I am basically the majority of the people our generation and below, in that I just don't care.
yeah, you are decidedly average in that department.
And that's fine. I care about a lot of things, sometimes too much. Lately, it seems to be mostly too much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, like work stuff.
Oh, right.
I give too many shits.
What did you think about all the protesters being arrested?
I think it's a disgrace.
Of course, it's a disgrace. And then Keir Starmer came out and said, "No, we probably wouldn't remove that law. We'd probably just leave it." And all
Honestly,
his defenders went out and saying, "No, it's a clever political move." It's like, no, it's not. It's not a clever political move.
Just shot in the foot.
It's an attempt to appeal to the hard on crime or tough on crime.
You don't want to commit any hard on crime.
No, the tough on crime demographic.
See, I'm tough on crime. I just think that protesting isn't a crime.
No,
You
it's
know.
not.
I think it's a democratic right that we need
course
to
it is.
absolutely preserve. And I will protest and get arrested for it if it takes it. Rather not.
Keir Starmer's just a Tory stooge.
Who isn't a Tory stooge these days? I'm sure we're probably playing into our hands making these fucking videos.
Oh, probably.
Look at the youth sitting here trying to entertain the world with their silly antics, their violent thoughts and activities.
What's vote Conservative backwards?
I don't know.
I'm a fucking
Conservative vote.
cunt. I don't know.
Are you? I didn't realise. Oh, sorry, you were.
Yeah.
Now you should be pleased that I said I didn't know you, as if to imply that I didn't think that you were a fucking
Yeah.
cunt. Right? You know, that's a compliment if there ever was one. Take my compliment.
Yeah. I think you're throwing your compliment. Well, no, you never throw your compliments about.
No,
And
I
that
don't.
wasn't really a compliment.
What? I don't think you're a fucking cunt. Doesn't
It's
count
not
as a compliment.
what you said, though, is it?
It was the gist of what I meant.
Here we go. Here we go, viewer slash listener. Just fucking go away.
I'm putting away.
Tank.
There we go. It's on fire.
Thank you.
Just like Bruce Springsteen in that song where he sings about being on fire. Funnily enough, it's called "I'm on Fire."
Did you hear about that Piers Morgan thing?
Which one?
He,
He's got a scandal a week about that.
the whole phone hacking thing and his role in it has come up again.
Has it?
Yeah.
I've not really been following the phone hacking thing, to be honest with you.
Well, during the Leveson inquiry, oh god, who's that grumpy? Jeremy Paxman said that Piers Morgan had told him he knew how to hack phones and showed him how easy it was. And I don't know the context, but apparently it came up again recently.
Wasn't the whole phone hacking thing that people just hadn't changed their voicemail passwords?
Yeah, it was something like that. But it's still, it's still phone hacking.
Oh, absolutely. But like, it's not like someone's
it's not like
tapping away and breaking your
mad
password.
hacks.
They just hadn't changed the damn thing.
Yeah, but
yeah. You and I could do it without much thinking.
Yeah, true. But
where you go?
This away.
Not that way.
Which away?
Here. This away.
Oh right, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, but it's come up again, and frankly, you should go to prison for it.
Oh, I absolutely should. Should go to a prison for a lot of things. Existing would be nice.
Yes, you should.
I'm tough on crime, you see. It's a crime to be Piers Morgan, with that face and those beliefs.
I don't think he really has any beliefs. He's just an arsehole. He just
no, he does. He believes he's not an arsehole. Well, actually, I'm not even entirely sure.
I think he doesn't really give a shit about whether he's an arsehole or not. I think he just wants money and to be successful.
And it is easy to get that money and be successful if you are an arsehole.
It certainly helps. A bit less mental illness, a bit fewer morals. I could go a long bloody way. You know, if I was born into money and had no conscience, I would rule the fucking world.
If I had no consciousness, I could be a happy, happy man.
You and me both. Whoop.
You don't want me to have consciousness?
It would. Well, no, of course I do.
You say that, but that's not what you said.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. I've changed my mind. This conversation has made me change my mind.
I doubt that. I doubt that very much. If anything, it solidified your views.
Help me! I'm being ridden.
You love it, you tart.
How dare you?
What? Call you a tart or know that you love it?
Oh, I'm not getting fucking smoked again.
Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Such an old man. Such an old man. So, you know this, but I don't think the audience do, because they're not my friends and I don't talk to them. I've been playing... Yeah, I think you're basically fine. But I've been playing...
This Pokemon Fusion?
Yeah. Which is a game where you can fuse Pokemon and then make a new Pokemon. And it's fun. And some of them are really interesting. I showed you my Squirt Queen. And,
yes, you did. Hardest wank I've ever had.
Yeah, you said that at the time. It hasn't gotten any better.
It wasn't for your benefit.
Okay.
It was for mine!
Also, you and I both know that's a lie.
Well, no, probably not, actually, is it?
I don't think you've ever had a hard one. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wanking, yeah, it is.
Yeah, Yes, so I'm using a lot of different combinations. I've got a Charizard and a Gengar. I've
Yep.
got a Snorlax,
Dengars.
yeah, Snorlax and a Blissey,
As you do.
which is really cute. Um,
Tum tum.
yeah, I've got
Why you decided to feed your Snorlax slash Blissey your Chinese tonight? I don't know.
yeah, yes, I sent Jordan a message saying my Chinese is in my tum tum, which it is, and it was very
And I
nice.
applied context
Yes,
and a comedic reference
yes,
because I knew that's not what you meant.
yes. Um,
Anyway,
and I'm using oh shit, what else? Blastoise and Tangrowth, which is an interesting one. I quite like. And and
here's a question:
Ampharos and Alakazam.
if you evolve, I assume your Squirt Queen would always be called Squirt Queen because it was a Squirtle and a Nido
No,
Queen.
well, if it evolved, it would become War Queen or Wart
Uh,
Queen, which is what happens
oh,
after Squirt Queen. Or no, sorry, yeah, no, it would. You go from Squirt Queen to Wart Queen.
okay. So it does still it levels up on the first Pokemon's. It evolves on the first Pokemon's main basis then.
Okay, so you put two
So
Pokemon
obviously
together.
Squirtle,
You put two Pokemon together.
yeah,
The names you can have two possible variations. So you could either have, let's say you put Pikachu and Squirtle together. You'd either have
okay,
Squirtchu or
or Pikachu.
yeah,
Oh
and
my god, it's almost like I understand the formula.
yes, and the way evolutions work is that each Pokemon still evolves independently, and it changes the thing. So you can have a combination that evolves a maximum of 6 times.
Okay,
So your Squirtchu would become a Wartchu and then a Blastchu.
which makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah. The only issue I have with that is some of the better. Um, so okay, the way you combine it is that it takes the attack, defense, and HP from one of them, and then the special attack, special defense, and speed from the other.
Okay, and I assume you
But
don't get to have a say in that.
well, you do. You know, you can choose.
Oh, okay.
It's set. But some of the better fusions are randomly generated, so they don't look too good. The custom ones are great, um,
Okay.
but the randomly generated ones aren't too brilliant sometimes.
Well, that's like every randomly generated thing out there, I
Yeah,
suppose.
but still, it's a lot of fun. I'm surprised I've stuck with it this long. It's a
Yeah, so
testament to
now
how
we're like
far
video
my
games.
my attitude of to ROM hacks has come, really, because I would have hated this on paper a few years ago because I didn't really like ROM hacks and fan-made Pokemon, but now I'm really into them.
Good on you.
Yeah, I think the fan community are doing a better job than Nintendo and Game Freak are.
Not hard sometimes, though, is it?
Hmm.
That was 11 minutes as well.
Look at that. Wouldn't it be weird if they were
Oh,
all 11 minutes and that was planned? That's like the
it
perfect
would be.
time for a finale.
See, the thing about the first one, about No Mercies, he says he'll be 15 minutes.
Hmm.
So I just assumed it would be, you know, longer. So I started playing. Oh, what was it?
Just 1 second. What is the last Left 4 Dead one? It's the farm one, isn't it?
No, it'll be the sacrifice.
Oh yeah, no, of course. Shall we cut it after the sacrifice and we can do 2 videos out of this?
Yeah, if you want.
It's going to add up, and I think the times will be fine. So yeah. Okay, go on.
I started playing the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Right.
I don't know if you ever played the original Final Fantasy game.
No.
Well, not the original one, but the Final Fantasy VII. It was. I grew up with it, and I really quite enjoyed it growing up. And there's always been this sort of mystical feel to it. Like visually, it was the best thing at the time, right?
Yeah.
And seeing the comparison, but seeing the remake's version of that intro sequence is again, it's the best thing. I got the exact same feeling out of it as I got the
Well,
first
that's a
time around
good
all those years ago.
good testament to the to how it grasps the attitude people have to the first one. They're clearly made
I
by
think,
people who get it.
yeah, I feel like that is a strong point in its favour.
I need to start moving out of the way of charges more often.
You really should. I ran all the way from the house with a shotgun to kill that in the time it took them to get all.
It's, yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I mean, what I've played of it so far is a bit different in terms of how the first one played.
Is
In that,
sorry, no, go on.
in that, I've played about 3 hours of it, and the last hour and a half or so has been filler.
Mm.
And I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. But I suppose it's my understanding is it's not a complete remake of the game. They've only remade about half the game at the moment, and so they've padded out what they've done to make it a larger game, but still follow the first half of the game's events. If that makes sense.
Mm.
I like the usual open world crap where you have side quests. And, oh,
Yeah.
it's a tank. Anyway, you were going to ask a question.
Is Final Fantasy the thing that Kingdom Hearts is partly based off?
I think there's some of that in it. Yeah,
That Kingdom Hearts is essentially a combination of Final Fantasy and Disney.
I think it probably is, but I'm not entirely sure. I never really got into Kingdom Hearts.
No, I played it as a kid. I played the second or the first one, and I liked it a lot. But I was a kid and I knew fuck all about video games. I didn't really know how to do it. Like, you can unlock abilities and upgrade your character, and I didn't do any of that for like a whole chunk of it. And then I got stuck sort of towards the end of like, it's not really the end. I suppose it's the middle part. Hollow Bastion for anybody who's played Kingdom Hearts, you know what I mean. I got stuck at the Riku fight in that, which I probably wouldn't have done if I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, that's basically the way most games are, right?
Well, the only reason I there's a ability that allows you to see that gives the enemies health bars, right?
Okay.
And I
Quite
only found that out because I watched a walkthrough to help me defeat Ursula.
The Sea Witch.
Yeah, and it
Oh,
it was
like I
on
know my
that,
Disney.
and I had no idea how to get. I clearly was not paying attention to abilities and shit because I didn't even know you could switch the type of keyblade you use until part way through.
I need more ammo, and then I can press the button.
I just walked around hitting things
Where's the ammo? I can't remember where it goes.
out the back.
Oh no, there's
deck.
someone there. Yeah, there's someone there as well, isn't there?
On where? This thing? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thought there was. Right, I pressed the button.
Sorry,
But
listening.
yeah, I'm enjoying playing it so far. It's
Good.
yeah. Although there's been far too many young women trying to get me alone in my room to talk to me, for my liking. Not at all realistic.
Yeah, you fucking prick. Did you ever watch The Demon Headmaster when you were a kid?
Oh, he died, didn't he?
Yes, that was my topic, incidentally. Terence Hardiman has died. And he was
Yeah,
most
I never
famous
watched
in
it,
this
but-
country for playing the Demon Headmaster. You never
Not
watched
been
it?
mistaken with. No, it was never my thing.
Well, I fucking loved the Demon Headmaster. I thought it was great. And I liked him a lot. He's very, very good in that role. He's very sinister. And I'm very sad to hear he's died. Because he was great in that. He was. Yeah, it sort of went. It got really weird in like the best possible way. The Demon Headmaster, because the first one, it's just him in a school, and he wants the school to win this. There's like a competition. It's like a game show thing that schools compete in, and the headmaster gets to the headmaster of the winning team gets to make a little speech, and he's going to use that to take over the country.
I mean, logically speaking, it makes sense, though.
No, it does, yeah. And then there's like there's a bit where like they're cloning in one of the later series. They're cloning people, and it's like a plant thing. It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and there's like in another one there's an AI computer system or something, and it goes really wild. And I really, really, really like that. I think it's fun. I like the Demon Headmaster series. I might actually rewatch them in memory of Terrence Hardiman.
Oh, how far did I overshoot that? Oh, quite a bit actually. Considering I threw that from on the jetty, that's quite an impressive throw.
Yes, it is. Apart from the
I could
fact
be
it
a
missed.
quarterback. I could be a quarterback in this game that has nothing to do with American football. Okay. Where is he? Oh, I got boomered. Lewis, you prick!
What did he? Oh, he shot the thing.
The thing was, I was presumably standing right next to it. Bastard. Absolute bastard. Right, let's get to the thing again. To the jetty! Oh. Jetty from the block.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Oh my god, I saved him from here with a pistol. So, last week, or one of the videos last week, we discussed how I'd applied for a new job.
Yeah. Did you get it?
I found out today that I have not got that job.
Well,
they do not want to hire me.
It's their loss.
It is.
And also yours.
Probably more mine than theirs.
But theirs too. I'm just going to shoot that. I don't know whether I shot that thing I wanted to, just because I don't think... What were we saving that for? Like,
well, the tank at the end, presumably.
That's alright, I've got Molotov.
I've got a Molotov as well.
Okay, well, we're fine.
Yeah, no, I haven't got...
Francis is dead.
Yeah, we got chanced up.
Yeah. I just don't know whether you remarked on it.
No. But yeah, I didn't get the job.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'll be honest with you. I hadn't expected to get it, so it's not that big a deal, right? But
no.
Would have been nice. I could do with... I think I need a change.
Public sector. Cushy gig. Good pension.
Yes, but... You know.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but
you don't think you're good enough, do you?
I don't think I'm good enough for a lot of things.
Is one of them a public sector job?
No, I think I'm too good for a public sector job.
No, I don't. How are you in interviews?
I'm fine in interviews.
You've only done one?
No. I've done more than one.
You've only gotten one job from an interview?
Yes, but I had to interview for my Princess Trust placement, and I had to interview for... I had 2 different interviews for my current job.
Yeah.
I've never failed an interview. I've never needed many interviews.
Well, I have had... Oh god, I've only got 11. I can't imagine the boat's not going to show up any second now, so I'm not going to go for ammo.
I missed them again.
Well, I won't. Where the fuck is the boat?
I don't know, but I made it onto mainland.
Yeah, I've had a few interviews.
I mean, I've been in this job for 10 years now. Various roles within the business, but like I've been steadily employed for 10 years, so I've not really needed to interview.
I do all right in interviews. How many interviews have I had that I've gotten an offer for? 1, 2.
We went over this. It was like 4.
Yeah, it's more than that though. I think it's like 5 or 6. I think I forgot a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 6. And another couple that I was close, but just lost out because of experience. So I do interviews pretty well, honestly.
Yeah. I did that thing where you email back and ask, oh, 10 minutes. I did
Oh,
that thing where you email and ask if there was any.
feedback, yeah, you should.
I don't think I'll get any. I'll be honest with you, it's not a surprise to me.
I don't think it was really a proper job.
Well,
It
I'm
seems very
surprised.
Reddit mod to my eyes, to be honest. It seemed like they. I don't know. I don't know. But it would be interesting to find out what the winning bid was. Not that they tell you, but.
No, that wasn't good enough.
Uh,
Still, hopefully I'll. If it is that, I'll explain. Look, I didn't really know what it was worth. And, well, I've actually already sort of. Because the whole thing is, it's a job, but, like, the wiki already exists.
yeah.
And I already got people contributing to it. So I have slightly been getting involved anyway. It's been nice for me to do something other than writing reviews. It's something to. It's nice to indulge a different interest for a while,
Yeah.
because I spend far too much time writing reviews and not enough time really enjoying stuff.
That's sad.
Like, well, it's very difficult for me to watch or read or play something without thinking, oh, this is what I think of it and how I'd write it. And I went to see the Mario movie and I knew I was going to review it, but I couldn't. I was working out the wording of some of the points I was going to make whilst I was watching the damn thing, and I'm getting a bit tired of that. You know,
Yeah.
I think music's the only thing where I don't have that, but that's because most of the music is I picked a very specific thing rather than it's just stuff. You know, like the stuff I write about music-wise is very specifically chosen. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't know. But yeah, I've started getting involved in the wiki. I did a biography for Formula One racing driver Carlos Sainz Jr.
Right.
So yeah,
Right.
kind of shit that someone at some point is probably going to read.
Yeah. Especially now you've mentioned it to our audience.
What the Keith?
Well, if he
Right,
stumbled on
Keith.
this, there's a fairly good chance he's going to stumble on that.
But it's not on Stumble Upon,
We
which I'm not even
were.
sure is a thing anymore. We were, weren't we, for a little while?
Yeah.
I don't remember putting us on there. But then again, I wasn't really entirely sure how Stumble Upon worked.
I think it's just like a. Or was. Oh, fuck off.
Ah,
It's like you push the randomizer button and it throws something up.
and we were on there.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So I've been thinking about doing.
Solo videos.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Oh my
Whether
god! It's like I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do the voice stuff. I don't know if I could do commentary all on my own. So a thought occurred to me that maybe I could screen share, and you and I could talk. I don't know how you feel about that.
I very nearly considered that instead
Help
of us
me.
playing Left 4 Oh, hang on, I'm reloading. I very nearly considered that instead of us playing Left 4 Dead tonight, I play Final Fantasy while you play Red Dead.
See,
And
I
we
think
thought,
I just think that would be that would well.
but
I
I feel
wouldn't
like
be able to
about it
like comment.
on what I'm doing, and I wouldn't be able to comment on what you're doing.
Well,
And that is my main concern about that as an idea.
well, you could because we could screen share, but
But no, but not if we're both doing two different things.
well, yeah, but I don't think that wasn't what I was suggesting.
Oh, okay.
I know
Well, that's what.
help me.
I'm trying. I'm trying to find the fucker.
Thank you.
Patience, grasshopper.
Medkit. Yeah, but I don't know. You could well, it wouldn't necessarily be because I know you enjoy playing with me.
Careful on your wording there.
What you like playing with your friend in your room at night.
Alone.
After your son's gone to bed, you play with your
Door
friend.
closed. Well, sometimes it's before he's gone to bed, to be honest with you.
Oh, me.
Get him a tank while everyone else is pissing about.
I'm not pissing about. I'm healing myself. Yeah, but it could just be like I don't know, one video a night, just to break it up, because it's hard to find a game we both like. Well, say it's hard to find a game we both like. It's hard to find a game I like.
It is. You are incredibly difficult.
And I think it would be good to just break it up. If because there's some games I want to play that you don't really want to play.
Like what?
Well, I wouldn't mind playing one of the Yu-Gi-Oh things.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I know you. Yeah, but I think it might be a good idea if maybe we did that for one video every now and then, sort of thing.
What, like when we did the Sporkle thing?
Yeah. How does that sound?
Approach me when I'm not in a bad mood.
Why are you in a bad mood?
It's been a long day. I'm over it mostly.
Was there anything in particular? Come on.
Well, other than the rejection, which is a bit disappointing.
Oh yeah,
But
that.
again, not unexpected.
Eh.
So it's not,
Yeah.
I think knowing it was going to happen. I think if one of us ever
Cunt.
killed that fucking smoker, it'd stop getting there. There we go.
Thank you.
Work's been one of those days where it seems like no one else seems to give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get that where you are. But
Not particularly. Though I did. It wasn't a horrible day, but it was a bit. I don't know. But honestly, the worst part of my day today. Well, there were a couple of things, but very minor. More just sort of annoyances that contributed to an overall feeling of slight malaise. You know what I mean? Than anything worth even discussing.
As you know, I used to be a supervisor.
What?
I used to be a supervisor at work.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You never told me.
Well, I was for about a year and a half.
What were you supervising?
An entire department.
Okay.
The department that I had, I started as an apprentice.
Yeah.
And then I became a proper, full-time employee.
Yeah.
And then I became a team leader because the supervisor left, so they split the team into two, so that we could deal with half the shit together, but separately. And then after that, I became a supervisor because the other team leader left. So that's before I got the job that I'm working now, where I'm the assistant accounting guy.
Right.
Same company, but it's a different role. So I was a supervisor for a while. And to put it bluntly, it didn't go well. Things just sort of fell apart. Now, there's all sorts of different explanations as to why that might be. But I think the blame was predominantly pointed at me. And that's fine. I can
Predominantly pointed at you. Did you say? Sorry.
Yeah. I can live with that, And then, things. I mean, I was younger then, inherently, as you would expect, because that's how life works.
Yeah.
But I was a very different person then as the person I am now. A lot of things have changed within me and in my life since then.
Were you wearing the hat?
No, it's long after that.
Oh.
So anyway, and things weren't great for the department then, in terms of how things were going work-wise, how timely things were getting dealt with, and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
They are worse now. No one seems to give a shit. And there was a big old deal made about it at the time. It was such a big deal that things weren't right back then. And now, when things are definitely worse, well, that's our shortest yet. Now that things are definitely worse, no one gives a shit. I don't know how to explain it without coming across like a cunt. But
come across like a cunt.
There are people who it is absolutely we can prove without a doubt that they're not doing their job, that they're completely ignoring aspects of their job. And one of those circumstances came up today where someone was like, "Oh, can you let such and such know that you found this thing out?" I'm like, "Yes, but I found this thing out by doing their job. They should already know." I shouldn't be needing to tell them this. And it was the response I got was like a sigh and a yes. Well, things are a bit rough at the moment, aren't they? And it's like, well, yes, but fucking fix them then. You know, we had to fix things back when it was me running the department. Why have they not got to fix things now? You know?
I don't know. I guess they got used to it. Would be my explanation.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not good.
No.
You don't. I'm surrounded by mediocrity, and they applaud it.
Ouch.
No, no, it's serious. I am. I know it sounds like a dick
Not me
thing to
though.
say. No, 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 no. In the workplace, I'm surrounded by mediocrity.
All right. I just wanted
Like,
that on the record.
what? So you can send it to my boss?
No, so that I'm not.
I know.
I want it established, so that Keith doesn't misunderstand. Although he misunderstands a lot, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, he liked one of the videos.
Yes, the woman behind the counter at McDonald's is not in love with you, Keith. She's just being nice.
And you should stop asking to see her Whopper.
Yes.
That's Burger King.
Yes. Also, it doesn't make sense as a chat-up line.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm dealing with mediocrity at work. Now, do you know what a credit note is?
I don't, because financial things bore the shit out of me. But go on.
Okay, so you know what an invoice is, yeah?
Yeah, it's what. Oh gosh. Okay? So you buy something from a company and they send you an invoice for it. So you have it for your records and you know how much you've got to pay.
Exactly, and you'll process that in your system somehow. And
yes, I do some invoicing. I don't.
Okay.
I occasionally have to look at one.
Okay, well, that particular department's entire job is dealing with the invoices that we get coming in.
Yeah.
That is their entire job. Sometimes, if an invoice is wrong, you will get what we call a credit note. It's
Right.
sort of to cancel out the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of sounds similar to something I do. Yeah.
Fixes a mistake. To put it simply, it fixes a mistake.
Yes.
And sometimes what will happen is we'd have been invoiced for less than we're expecting, which is a fantastic thing in the business.
Yes.
That's what you want. You want them to think that they've charged you properly, but they've actually undercharged you. Because then you've saved money and all that kind of shit.
Yes.
So many times I get asked by various people on that department and people in my own department who are newer than me in this particular business whether we should let them know that they've undercharged us.
That seems a fair question.
No, it's not. How many times do you need to ask that question then?
One. Well, no, it seems a fair question the first time.
Okay, I can accept it the first time if you're new to the concept of accounts. I can accept it the first time.
It's not even the concept of accounts. It's just like, what is the process for this? Do we? Okay. I mean, do we say something or do we just say, yeah, okay, we trust your judgment on this?
I will allow being asked once.
Yeah.
That is a fair enough one-time question. This is how we deal with this. I'm getting asked the same thing almost every week by the same few people. And it's people who should know better.
Yeah.
And I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting fed up with dealing with the same, because I'm not allowed. I got bollocked a few months back in September for sending an email that showed a lack of respect for people that I work with. And I'll be getting honest with you, it's a hell of a lot harder to respect them now than it was back then.
Yes, I think I remember you saying this, and I know you, Jordan. I know your manner, and I can absolutely believe that you maybe overstepped the mark professionally.
I'm willing to accept that I did. I didn't mean my apology. I was fucking livid. I sent it because it was a path of least resistance, right?
Yeah.
Like, there were people who were included in our email who were like, actually, yeah, shit, he's got a point.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, because I've got a fucking point.
What exactly was the context of the email? I'm curious.
People had been changing work that had already been finalised.
Right.
Like, we have so many fucking spreadsheets. And one of the things that we do with spreadsheets is use them to track the invoices that we've had against the charges that we expect. And we have a spreadsheet for each different cost category. So all the different hire stuff that we have. Haulage companies, so we rent lorries and trailers and shit, and, you know, well, not shit, but not yet. And so we've got a file for each of those. And in this particular circumstance, what someone had done is we dealt with something 1 month, and then a couple of months later they changed the details, when we absolutely categorically do not change the details of things that have already been dealt with. Like, Rule 101, well, it's like Rule 1 for fucking accounts work is don't fuck with the work you've already done.
Mm.
Because you can't track it. You can't track changes properly unless you know what you're doing. And if someone who is trying to track the changes isn't the person who's making the changes, the last thing you want to do is fuck with something that's already been dealt with properly and finished off. Like you just don't do it. And so I was like, look, it's been a long day. This has come up. It's 6:30 at night. I'm trying to sort this stuff out. They all know I've got a kid. They all know that I was living in this flat at the time, so it's not like it was a few years back when I had a partner living with me, you know. And I was staying late to fix a fuck up that should never have happened because someone was too fucking stupid to do their job properly. And that's not the wording I used, but that's the sentiment. That was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's an invalid thought to be
No.
pissed with someone because I've got to work extra hard to fix their mistakes that they shouldn't have made. Mistakes happen, right? I get it. People make mistakes. I make them sometimes. Willing to admit that.
I make them. Not often these days. I'm a stickler for sort of double checking my work and making sure everything's right because I don't want to make mistakes. And if something does go wrong, it's usually because the process is wrong, or just somebody else has done something, or shit happens, sort of thing.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, if I've made a mistake, I've fixed it before anyone else has noticed.
Yeah.
Right. At which point, it doesn't really count as a mistake, as far as I'm concerned, because no one else has noticed. It's not impacted everyone. Like fuck ups happen, like yourself. I don't know. But it seems like most of my job these days is fixing everyone else's fuck ups, or explaining how to fix the things that they should already know how to fix.
I suppose one of my big issues at work really is being too keen to check. There's some things that like. One of the things we have to do is set up meetings, and I'm still sort of trying to find the groove of figuring out when people are free. I have access to calendars, but they're not always accurate because sometimes they're busy doing other stuff. So I say which time is best for you, and I'm still trying to figure out whether maybe I can just go ahead and book something without even talking to anybody. But I like to check. Just in case. I don't want to book a meeting and then someone turn around and say, "Oh no, that time isn't really great for me. I sort of earmarked that for something else."
Yeah, no, absolutely, I get that. That makes sense. I feel like it's common courtesy to ask someone if they can attend the meeting.
I know, but I wonder whether, because these people are busy, and one of the things in my job is you're sort of a hostage to everybody else. Right, a lot of our processes rely on other people doing things, which is, the same for every job, really. But if they don't do something, we're stuck for a while. We set up trips, and that's a big thing. But I sort of wonder whether there's a better way I could be doing this, and I'm still sort of trying to suss out what way sort of fits best. Like, what is the way what is my standard way to go ahead with the setting up meetings? I still haven't really found it, but I do my best. Not that anybody bloody turns up to these meetings. You can set them up, but they don't show up if they don't want to.
Well, we've had a recurring meeting in our calendar at the moment. Been there for weeks and weeks and weeks. And about 2-3 months ago, we decided that we were going to stop having these actual meetings, and we were instead going to have a shared file that we update and put comments on, and we only have a meeting if we absolutely have to. And for the last 4 times this meeting was scheduled for, someone has joined the Teams call that is connected to it, and we've had to re-explain that we don't have these meetings anymore.
God.
And it's just stupid little things like that. What's really annoying is the first time it happened was the same person that it happened with this week.
See, I wonder whether, because I don't think I like my job. I don't really have any issues at my job. And I wonder whether, if you were in my position, you would be saying much the same thing. If you would be complaining like you are now. I don't know, but we need to wrap it up because I'm going to cut it after this credit.
Oh, hang on. No, I thought it was after the sacrifice.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting the sacrifice is a thing.
Yeah, there's like 2 more.
Is there?
I
What's the
think.
next one?
I can't remember. The Creek one.
No, that's the that's Left 4 Dead 2.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Either way, skip the thing and we can sort it out.
Oh yeah. So
That was
yeah,
9 minutes long. That one. I probably would find something to complain about, right?
probably there
I'm,
are
I'm
there are
willing.
little things. I mean, and like everything, this is Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, I just thought I'd double check.
Um, yeah, I mean,
Oh, hang on.
oh yeah, the last stand. I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, so did I.
So yeah, but I don't even say it just because I'm paranoid about getting in trouble if someone finds us. I do genuinely like my job, and I do. Uh,
I don't know if I do anymore. I'm just so fed up all the bloody time. And if it's not people being rubbish at what they do and me having to fix it, it's people being rubbish and me not being allowed to say something. It's people. It's people that should have. It's not being able to do the things I should be able to do because someone else hasn't done what they need to do.
hmm,
And it's constant bullshit. And I'll be honest with you, I have raised this with one of the managers, and I'm thinking I need to raise it again because it's just ridiculous. It's beyond a joke. You know, I don't mind a laugh every now and again. This ain't funny anymore.
yeah. Well, you know, maybe it is time to look for something else.
Yeah,
Expand your horizons a bit.
just pain in the ass. Gonna have to teach someone how to do stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm beginning to think I won't be in this job forever, just because things will change inevitably,
You'd hope
and
so.
it may get to the point where I'm sort of looking for something new.
Hmm.
So you don't know where life's going to lead you, but I like my team. I like the job. It keeps my mind active. Every day is different. There's always little detective puzzles and mysteries and stuff to think about and try and solve. I get to help people. It's a good gig,
Hmm.
but I mean, pay's not great. But hey
Yeah,
ho.
where is the pay grade?
Parliament. Oh, you had a whoopsie. I'll help you up, old man.
Thanks. I'll tell you what may or may not pay well.
What?
Editing and maintaining and controlling Formula One wikis.
Well,
It may or may not. I don't know.
yeah. That does scream to me of.
No, I don't. Honestly, it seems ridiculous that someone would pay someone to do that, right?
No, it
But
well,
then
it
again,
doesn't. It's labour. It's work. You deserve to be paid for
but,
it. But
well, yeah,
I can definitely see people thinking the way you're thinking. We could probably get someone who's a fan to do this for free,
yeah,
and then
absolutely.
they put that on. It's a bit of a shitty move to ask that question of you in the first place, because then they can go, well, we'll just go for the cheapest option
Mm.
rather than doing the fucking work and putting an offer on the table.
Which is how employment should work. Which is at least put a range in.
Yeah.
You know, it's not even like they don't know about this, and I never gave them a link to the site, so that isn't why. Well, maybe the lack of the links
It
might
might
be
have
the
gotten you the
problem.
gig if they'd seen this.
Doubtful.
If they'd heard your remote work job from last time, they'd have signed you up in a heartbeat.
Speaking of remote
You
working,
don't turn away talent like that.
I have been engaging with the people that are like outside of the employment. I haven't said, oh, I applied for the job to the people in the community because I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I didn't want to be like, oh, hey, and you should definitely think about me as a person for it.
Yeah.
You know, because it seems like the sensible thing to do would be get acquainted with stuff and see what happens.
Oh, there's laser
Not,
sights in here.
oh, lovely. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I was more hopeful than I wanted to let on. Oh, I didn't realize you could actually jump up here like this.
Yeah, you go upstairs. It
No,
doesn't
no,
fucking
yeah,
lead.
but
Oh right.
not like that. Isn't that cool? I didn't realize you could make the jump.
Ah,
To push you off.
you fucking prig.
Long live the king. Oh, that's a point. I a piece of writing that I have already done that has not yet published. Um, Jokes about the possibility of us having another coronation soon, and if he dies before it happens, before it comes out, or if he dies shortly after, I'm not having anyone think I had anything to do with it.
No, you're not that powerful. But I
I don't even control myself.
it's always ridiculous when people said that it was a once in a lifetime event.
Oh, absolutely, because I mean it's happened in a few people's lifetimes, but twice now.
Yes, and it's
Night
definitely going to
Henry,
happen again. Knight Henry
he can't
within
hit.
okay within
But
fairly,
unless something happens to so that we die soon,
fingers
it'll happen again
crossed.
and out that time. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky.
Which incidentally played out last week's episode of Inside Number 9, which is on again tonight. I will be watching it tomorrow because I have to do this.
You don't have to do this.
Well, I
This is
want
an
to do
option.
this. Yeah, Inside Number Nine's back, and I love Inside Number 9. And I've been very pleasantly surprised, sort of, with the recent episodes. The last two have been good. I really liked Mother's Ruin, which was the first one, and I thought I preferred it to the most recent, to last week's, but I still liked last week's well enough, you know.
Yeah,
I
I've
thought
still
I
not
thought
seen
it
any.
was fairly solid. I think you'd like it,
I probably would.
but no, I know what it's like when someone's asking you to saying, "God, you should really watch this." It just puts me off
I,
watching
I,
stuff. Something.
I say the same thing to everyone. I'll put it on the list. There's a lot of stuff on the list.
Yeah, that's fine.
But there is.
You watched
Like I
my
keep
most recent video. Of
no,
course you fucking haven't, you traitor.
it is genuinely on the watch list, mate.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Like it's
You
on
don't
a
have
it's
to
on my
watch
watch
it.
list. I know I don't.
You
If I
know,
had to watch it, I wouldn't watch it.
no, I don't. I don't. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but I don't really need your positive comment on it anymore.
No,
I mean, that was useful
absolutely.
for the algorithm, but I've got plenty, even though views have literally fucking stopped dead.
Yeah, I've stopped putting
It's
stuff
hit
out for a
that
little while
point
myself.
where I ain't getting anything, so I need to get
Oh,
another
sorry.
video up.
Are we talking that? Or are we talking your love life?
Well, both, but mostly the channel. I'm not getting a single view, and haven't for a little while. I don't think. Every now and then
I'm
a comment will come in.
I'm not getting an awful lot of reaction to the caption stuff. But that's because I've not posted in about a week and a half.
No, I haven't posted in a while, but I've got one in the works, and I'm hopefully going to get done by June. But I don't know, man. I don't know whether I can get audio editing done this weekend. I think I'll get it recorded. I hope, but I don't know whether I can get it edited. Ideally, I'd do a
Oh.
couple of run-through recordings just to make sure I get the best possible result. But I mean, maybe.
As someone who doesn't do this, I don't know
I
what
mean,
you
I
do.
could always just record. I could always just listen back to it and record over the bits. Like if there's a bit of a mic scratch or whatever, you know, the sound of a car in the background or something. I
Me,
could always
me.
just record over that bit or re-record it.
There are, I'm sure, many options for people in your position.
Oh, fuck off!
Yeah, I am trying to be supportive without being forceful.
No, help me!
I can't. I'm being slowed down by
Help me!
fucking dummy McMuggins
Oh,
over here.
great! I just fucking healed and I have to do it again.
You never know. One of them might heal you.
No. Oh,
Chance to be a fine thing. I'm on my way.
fuck was that?
I sneezed.
Why?
Because I had to sneeze. Why do you sneeze?
There's a show of domination. I don't know.
You have to bring everything back to sex, don't you?
It's fucking Rich talking talking out your mouth. Fuck off.
Where is he?
There's two.
Oh. Well, I'm on the roof. One of them is climbing a ladder to come and get me.
Great, I'll get another med kit. No, I won't. I'll, shit, it landed next to me.
I don't care if you're bleeding, Lewis.
I reckon the boat's going to be here pretty soon. Yep, there we go. I'm going to shoot up.
Run as fast as you can. It's the same boat as last time we had a boat. Same design. What are the odds? What are the odds, Ben?
Pretty low. Come on, Lewis, I don't want to leave you behind.
But I'll fucking do it. I'm shooting him. Get him. Oh, Francis, what are you doing?
Gonna help his mate.
Yeah, not helping him now, is he? Not now he needs it.
We're so quick to leave a man behind.
They leave you behind. They don't come and help you on the finale. Not when it's time to run. They will leave you and let you die. You will be left for dead.
Yeah.
Name dropping the thing there. How long was that one?
10 minutes.
11 minutes? Oh, it's
15.
11 on mine.
Oh.
So we have done 3, 6. I'm pretty sure there's a 7th, and that's it. So
yeah, it's just the sacrifice.
It's the sacrifice. Okay. Cool. Oh no, I'm Bill.
Well, you don't have to sacrifice yourself. I could do it, but
It should let you order one of them to do it.
But I'm young and pretty, so no thank
Yeah.
you.
Who else are you going to fill the earth with little immune babies with?
Yeah, that's gonna get incestuous real quick.
Yep. You have to hope you find some other survivors.
It'll be our inbred monstrosities versus the undead, the infected monstrosities. Now that's a film.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good one, but
No, it could be a good one.
all right. Who's directing it?
Robert Rodriguez.
Interesting. Because I was just thinking about From Dusk Till Dawn.
We'll make it proper grindhouse. It'll just be one of those fun B movies.
So it'll come.
It'll be The Hills Have Eyes meets Night of the Living Dead.
Okay. Right, can you go to the one on the left? And I'll go to the one on the right. And then we'll meet back at the bridge.
Okay.
Sound good?
Do you want me to turn it on when I'm there?
No, wait a sec. Just I'm trying to clear a bit of space here for me to be able to do this one. Oh, lovely stuff. Right, I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
We need to power these 3 generators to raise the bridge.
Right, this one's on.
Same.
Ah!
Incoming.
Right. Ah! We suddenly stopped talking.
Sorry. Yeah, we have. Did you ever watch Jonathan Creek?
Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed Jonathan Creek.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Good to agree.
Which 3 Doctor Who actors have appeared in a Jonathan Creek episode?
Sheridan Smith.
Okay, actors who have played the Doctor.
Okay.
That wasn't. Which episode was she in?
I don't know. I had a feeling she'd been in at least one Doctor Who because she's British, isn't she?
Well, she feels like she should be, really. Yeah, which
She's one of those people that you would be surprised was, right?
which 3 Doctor Who people who have played the Doctor have been in a Jonathan Creek episode?
Honestly, I wouldn't know. It's been a long time since I've seen any. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd go with Tom Baker.
No.
Let me finish all 3.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh, better start again now.
Okay, fine.
I would have said Tom Baker. Probably Jodie Whittaker.
Okay.
I feel like she was probably in one of the ones that had one of the more recent ones.
Yeah.
And maybe I don't know. Troughton.
No, he was long dead by then.
I wouldn't know.
How?
Some of the early ones.
Oh, come on, you robot fuck. Kill it. Thank you. No, you're wrong on 3 counts, I'm afraid.
Go on then. Ooh.
Right, so in the very first episode, there was Colin Baker,
Okay.
played the victim. Peter Davidson
Okay.
played the vicar son-in-law of a gothic horror writer who was murdered in one episode. And then Paul McGann played played one of the killers in an episode.
Hmm.
And incidentally, his wife in that episode was played by a woman who played a villain in a storyline in Coronation Street.
There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go and reproduce. Fucking be merry.
And then my offspring will take the world and rebuild it in mine image.
How many minutes?
10. No, 9. Oh.
5? Oh! That's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to cut it there.
Yes, thank you for joining us. If you did, you probably didn't. If you did, it was probably an accident.
Bye, Keith.
Yes. I hope our Phantom Liker likes this one again.
Catch you in a few days.
Yes.
And remember, don't eat shit.
Yes. She's not coming back, Keith. She's not. Please stop posting the letters. She just burns them. The kids are crying, Keith. Just leave it. Just leave it.
And remember, the solution cannot be found at the bottom of the bottle.
No, but maybe worth looking a little more.
Because the solution is inside the bottle.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.